Today we are learning powerful lessons from the Bible's key to a happy life, the 10th chapter of Proverbs. This chapter is full of wisdom about how to live, how to speak, how to work, and how to behave. Let's begin. 1. What we learn from this chapter. Proverbs Chapter 10 teaches us many strong truths about wisdom and foolishness. A wise child brings joy to their parents, but a foolish child brings pain. Wealth gained by wrongdoing fades quickly, but living right protects your life. God never lets a righteous person go hungry, but he does not bless the lazy or wicked. Hard work brings success, but laziness pulls you into poverty. A wise person uses the right opportunity at the right time, while fools waste their chances. People remember the righteous, but the names of the wicked fade away. A wise heart accepts God's commands, but a foolish tongue causes destruction. Wise people stay silent when needed. Foolish people talk too much and get into trouble. Good people walk in safety, but those who twist their ways will be exposed. A wicked person's wink shows hidden plans, but a wise rebuke brings peace. Words from a wise person bring life, but the mouth of a fool brings violence. Hatred creates fights, but love covers faults and brings healing. Wise people store knowledge, but foolish talk leads to disaster. Rich people have protection, but poverty destroys those who ignore wisdom. A righteous person's work brings life, but the wicked follow a path to death. Those who accept correction walk on the path to life, but those who reject it go astray. Anyone who hides hatred or spreads gossip is acting foolishly and sinfully. Talking too much leads to sin, but wise people control their words. The words of godly people are like pure silver, full of value and blessing. The blessings of the Lord make a person truly rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Fools love doing wrong, but the wise enjoy doing what is right. What the wicked fear happens to them, but the desires of the righteous are fulfilled. A lazy person is like smoke in the eyes, irritating and unreliable. The righteous stand firm forever, while the wicked have no foundation. A wise person speaks helpful words, but foolish people speak without thinking and destroy relationships. Respecting the Lord gives long life, but wicked living shortens your days. The future of the righteous is full of hope, but the wicked lose everything. The way of the Lord is a strong fortress for the good, but terror for those who do evil. The righteous are never uprooted, but the wicked vanish like dry leaves. Wise people speak gently, but foolish tongues create trouble everywhere. These are the major lessons from Proverbs Chapter 10. 2. Bible example story, the ant versus the sluggard. To understand these teachings better, let's look at a Bible example, the ant and the sluggard. God tells us to look at the ant, a tiny insect that works every day, saves for the future, and requires no one to force it. The ant collects food at the right time and prepares for winter. It uses opportunities wisely. But the sluggard, the lazy person, delays, sleeps, and keeps saying later, later. When trouble comes, the lazy person has nothing because they wasted their chances. This matches Proverbs 10. Wise people use opportunities, foolish people waste them. The ant's hard work leads to life, safety, and security. Hard work brings success. Laziness brings poverty, just like Proverbs 10 says. The sluggard's excuses bring poverty and shame. The ant teaches wisdom through action, not words. Wise people listen and learn. Fools talk too much and get in trouble. The sluggard blames others, complains loudly, and refuses correction. Fools reject discipline and harm themselves. In the end, the ant becomes a symbol of wisdom and preparation, and the sluggard becomes a symbol of wasted life, excuses, and foolishness. Glowing Star, the simple learning is, be like the ant, work hard, plan ahead, and use time wisely. 3. Questions to yourself. Now, let's reflect on ourselves with these questions. In which area of my life am I wise? And in which area am I foolish? Am I working hard like the ant, or wasting opportunities? Do my habits bring joy to my family or pain? Are my words building others or hurting them? Do I accept correction, or do I react with anger? Am I choosing honesty even when no one sees? What foolish habit should I stop now? What wise habit should I start today? Do I control my tongue, or do I speak too quickly? What do I need to grow? Discipline, honesty, speech, relationships, or self-control? What fear must I surrender to God to live boldly? Will people remember me with respect or forget me because of foolishness? What blessings has God given me that I forget to appreciate? What is my biggest area of laziness? And how can I improve? If my future depends on today's choices, will I be proud after 5 years? 4 practical things to do. Finally, here are simple daily actions you can practice. Start your day with 5 minutes of prayer for wisdom. Remove one lazy habit and replace it with one productive habit. Finish one difficult task first every morning. Speak slowly and think before talking. Practice 30 minutes of silence to train your mouth. Do one honest action today: return, admit, or fix something. Read one chapter of the Bible and apply one point. Do one secret act of kindness. Accept one correction without arguing. Plan tomorrow before sleeping. Remove one negative influence from your life. Share one encouraging word with someone. Save a small amount every week. Help someone who is struggling. End the day by asking, did I live wisely or foolishly? And choose one improvement. 5. Thank you. May God help all of us walk in wisdom, speak with wisdom, and live a life full of blessing.